And welcome to qualifying for the WEC round Don't know what round we're on, but we're on some kind of round lemans, as you can see, here for racesquare. Obviously, if you're new to this on my other commentary, this is not the normal commentary series, this is a different series here. For Garanova, it's not for Garanovas, it is instead for racesquare's WEC. I'm not mixing them up already. Great start. We can't get better. Of course, we have some old faces here, including Kim, and that's about it, if I'm correct. And yes, that is. The race series director here driving the Robbie racing car there, if I'm correct. What car number is it? It's car number 63 of Scuderia driver in the Aston Martin GT something as tailmaster there in the Porsche car. Then there's Joe there, Samios, GT Jamie the Stig, the pit lane, as we ride on board with Skuld here as he comes up to the line to start qualifying a lap here in that lovely yellow car as he comes up across the line. So turn one extremely fast here, it's a quick long left there, if I'm correct. That's a right hand into the left, into another right into the chicane, down the hill, there we go, is Skuld skating around there and he spins almost into the barrier there, so his lap is already broken there. You want to be careful rejoining on the track and contact there. And who was that involved? That was Scuderia driver involved there in the incident there. And already haven't even got the first way in there a little bit as Kim sliding through the Porsche curbs there. As Evildragonxxl also spins under the Dunlop tyre there. So it seems everyone's struggling here at that section of track. Tailmaster is currently in fourth here, obviously slightly further away. So Evildragonxxl is currently first with Kim second, Scuderia driver third, Tailmaster is fourth, Joe Black is fifth, Samios is sixth, GT James Stig is coming out the pit lane now as Skuld chucks it across the curb there, coming down out of Tech Rouge. I am in the pit lane as well, and Bosman Sean there, the world champion, shall we say, for the LMP1 category there, in 10th, but also currently fastest, if I'm correct, soon. He's actually not, he's just coming out to his lap time, so if you look there, as Evildragonxxl goes across the gravel, down towards the Dunlop side, under he goes, out going under the bridge there. And you've got Samios in the gravel as well, down at the bottom of there, down out of the hairpin. Warming his tyres up there. And we've got cars ganging up. Who'd that be? That would be Bosman Sean, if I'm correct, and would also be it'll be Kim as well. So, yep, indeed. As we've got a car going off there locking up the brakes goes Racesquare there. Locks up and he'll jump the lead. The car back going gladly enough. So it doesn't seem to be too bad indeed. Tailmeister going through the corner there, extremely nice there through that corner. Down towards the Porsche curbs. Extremely quickly. You can see a little bit of lag going on as well, where you see the camera glitching a little bit. We'll come down towards Porsche curbs any second now. You've got that little bit of a left-hander there. Just a little kink going down towards one of the fastest corners on this track. The best section in my opinion here. The hard right there, down into the left. As you chuck it into another left there, almost might be flat in the LMP1s possibly there. Chucking it right there before chucking it into another left-hander here, pretty much like Maggot Beckett and Chapel, just a lot quicker. So he'll come down here, down towards the final chicane. Famous for the 1955 Le Mans disaster here, obviously in memory of that. We all still remember that accident, that's why the chicane is there if I'm correct, to stop that happening. I think I am correct in saying that. As he comes across the line, does he improve his lap time? The answer is yes, he does, a 4:02.236. Meanwhile, up front we've got a car in the barrier. The car off into the barrier there, and that will be, if I'm correct, that Skuld has hit the barrier extremely heavy there. And he's parked off down the side there. That's extremely bad for him. As GT Jamie Stig comes back out to the track to start his lap time. As Kim will cross the line. Let's see, does he improve? No, he does not. So up front, Racesquare leading the qualifying by holes at 5 seconds nearly there. Slightly less, I think if I'm correct. Kim there, sliding through the chicane, obviously new to the series. We've got a car off as well, and that's got Bosman Sean going off down there as well. So we've got a car in the wall as Bosman Sean chucks it into the pit lane. But obviously car struggling, or Racesquare comes across the line, but does not improve. As it seems, I just realised that it looks like Scuderia driver's got damage on the car. I would like to see it. If James pull us into a camera shot, we can see. Looks like maybe he had damage at the front splitter and bit of the bonnet has popped up there, so maybe he'll need to put in to repair that damage. He comes through extremely wide there, touches the gravel there, and that'll be his lap. Not over, to be honest, but it'll be a definite disadvantage there. You've got Bosman Sean lapping, trying to overtake a GT car. And who would that be, if I'm correct? I'm not sure who would that be. Let's see, it will be Samios there, trying to get overtaken by the other car, and you can just see he's holding him up a little bit there, but on the straight, so definitely be able to blast straight past him there. You'd expect so. Definitely staying behind for the time being, so extremely interesting here that the LMP cannot get past him. So that's a very odd thing. Look at this, down the straight. The Aston Martin looks like he's almost getting pushed down the straight there by the other car, and I think no, he's dropping back, so Bosman Sean looks like he's being held up by Samios there in that Aston Martin there, so that is very unfortunate for him. He's in the slipstream low. Let's see, can he overtake? Has he actually got enough pace to overtake that Aston Martin? So again, the slipstream. Is he going to try? It looks like he's just pushing him down the straight. He's pushing him down the straight. This is absolutely remarkable, and almost has an accident down the straight there, trying to actually get out the slipstream. Actually, can you get an exit? I've never seen this before. There he is, pushing down straight. You can see there on the front camera, Bosman pushing Samios down the straight towards the hairpin. This is absolutely remarkable. And sorry if anyone can hear the noise out there, as Skuld has also had another accident again. So unfortunate for him. Again, Bosman pushing Samios down the straight. So very interesting to see there from these two drivers, the American and the British champion there. So Bosman obviously the champion of the GT, or the, well, not the GT, the LMP1 category here, pushing the other driver down the straight already. So if you go around the outside, he wants to get past. He's only just going to hold him up, but then 40 minutes pretty much left, 38 minutes left of qualifying here. And you can see again pushing down the straight, and that surely somewhere in the books is illegal to push another car down a straight like that, because it's definitely gaining an advantage. So I'm surprised if the stewards or whoever won't be having words about that one. That's a bit, oh, around the outside and then the gravel, and almost down in the barrier. Bosman trying to get out of the way, or I don't know what's happened, but Bosman heavy hit into the barrier there. And that car is now broken. Indeed, that is a bad accident for him. As Kim is in the pit lane there, Scuderia driver coming down towards the famous corner head down Indianapolis, if I'm 100% correct. As he goes through Armades there, down next corner here will be the Porsche curbs down here. Usually extremely fast this bit down here. The Porsche curbs, he will go then. As the cameraman concentrating thoroughly on nothing there as he comes through. So down into the Mason Bianx here, into the Mason that is. Then the next corner there will be the Ford chicane. Extremely fast out there. Almost, I think it's actually flattening these cars there down into that little kink towards the final chicane here. What is the Ford chicanes, of course, braking about now, if I'm correct. They'll be braking now, extremely hard braking. It's about 70, maybe less mile/an-hour corner here. The last corner indeed extremely bit there. The triple chicane, like the Rettifilio as the Monza, just a little different. It's a step chicane. So 1:58.03, that is 5 seconds quicker than Tailmaster, if I'm correct. Joe Black hitting a further second behind as Tailmaster spins it round in the Porsche there. And he'll get himself back going. Just a measly spin, got on the power too early, and round he went. He actually chucks it back in the pit lane there. So we'll have a look at other drivers here. So Skuld is struggling here, currently struggling around in the car. That would be, what is he driving? He's driving the Maverick 9, well, the Maverick RP there, struggling himself around the track here. So he doesn't seem to be very confident. He hasn't got a lap in either, if I'm correct. So he has to be sorely trying to string one lap together there. You can just see he misses the apex there, and he slows something down as the car snaps on him there. Down the hill, out of the Dunlop corner there. Down towards the down towards chicane here, then through SAS, and he's hit the barrier. Extremely hard hit there for Skuld there, losing the rear out of the corner and into the barrier, and that lap's over. fast in the session. Now, a 323 to a 329 for Boston Sean. Kim much slower. The Scuderia driver in the GT cars as well. I actually go and change the volume a little bit because it sounds like I'm too quiet. I'm presuming now I'm going to be too loud, but we can only see. Back on there, and hopefully that's not deafening everyone. One would hope so, but knowing me, it will deafen everyone. No, it is not, so it looks slightly better. So we will see who is our driver of the day. Well, for incident, we have to say it is the Scold Master here, the SCLD 1808, who leaves the track and instantly breaks one of the walls there, crossing the white line. And luckily, as he was sliding through the corner there, and was spinning straight out of them. Those cold tyres struggling already. And it's absolutely surprised that no one's told him off already. As he comes down out of the Dunlop curve, obviously into S yards, and then down into Tete Rouge. Extremely fast corner indeed that is. So obviously down the straight you can probably get a pretty high speed here as we go into the PlayStation chicane, as it is known as. Quick through there, quick out the back, obviously down this straight, which is not called the Mulsanne Straight. It is called, apparently to this, it's called Hernandez. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And then the next chicane is called the Michelin chicane. So Scott warming his tyres up as he comes through the Michelin chicane, obviously named after the tyres, and probably why all those tyres are there. They're probably all Michelin tyres. I don't know. They might be. So down towards the little kink here, what is called the Mulsanne kink there. Right here, the Mulsanne kink, breaking down into the actual corner. Mulsanne braking hard, there he locks up, spinning almost into the gravel there. He'll get away with that just about. As Skull comes down towards the Indianapolis corner here. It's a fast corner, easy to make a mistake low. He's only got a little bit of one off there on the left and a little bit on the right, of course. If he makes a mistake either way, he's going to have a big accident. He locks up again into the gravel, so Skull really struggling around in that car. Samios there also comes out the pit lane there. As we start to come to a late evening here at Le Mans, here for the 90-minute endurance. Of course, the time progression is set to unrealistically stupidly fast, but we'll cope with that. Just makes the racing a little interesting, as Tailmaster gets ahead. I think, who is that? That'd be, might be, I'm not sure who that was. Samios there, who's currently 8th there, but out of GT, Jamie the Steg here, who's also struggling around in the cars. As Tailmaster going down the straight, under the trees pretty much where they line the track past the houses there. A few houses that are lucky enough to be positioned there into the PlayStation chicane. Street again. Maybe just turn the volume of my mic up just a little bit. I'm just going to have to say sorry if anyone can hear barking occasionally. That is next door's dog, and there's nothing I can do about that because I can't exactly tell it to shut up. Of course, we'll have to deal with that. Meanwhile, let's see who's doing well currently in the session. So, people are doing well currently. Obviously, Oregonarville there, doing quite a good job in the Aston Martin DBR9. Bosman Sean currently second in the rear-wheel drive P30 LMP1. Third is Kim, currently in the Audi R18 TDI. Fourth is GT Jamie the Stig in the Aston Martin DBRT12. Fifth is currently Scuderia driver in first of the GT categories there. Currently in the Aston Martin V8 Vantage GTE, as we're looking at Tailmeister there, who's pulling off to the side of the track, presumably to let another car through. We get back on track less so, and he's Tailmeister driving the rough RGT8 GT3 there. Joe Black, who is currently 7th, spinning into the barrier, and that's a huge off there for Joe Black. Spinning as we saw just then on the camera. And he's gone off again there, so he's struggling that car, obviously 7th currently, so we say, in, well, the not really much of a Mercedes bed, not Mercedes at all, actually, my bad, a BMW M3 GT. Well, it might as well look like a Mercedes now. It's all completely and utterly crushed at the front, and it's looking like a Mercedes indeed. As we look at Samios there, coming through the Porsche curbs, getting the car turned in. Easy to make a mistake there, as you can see the lines there where Skuld went off earlier on in the session. Samios coming down towards the Ford chicane, chucks it in. It's a fast little corner there as Samios spins out through the Ford chicane, getting the power too early, and he'll try and do a flick spin in that corner. It's a bit hard to do, especially in the GT cars. Has another car picked in there. Who would that be? As we've got a car off as well. That is, have a guess, it's Skuld, who's gone off again, this time at the Porsche curbs. Slightly later on, if I'm correct. Where is he on the track? He is down, yep, Porsche car, so he's the barrier extremely heavy there. So yeah, he's staying there as well, so it looks like a very big impact he has had into the Armco there, as he gets his car back going again. See, look at the car squirming around. He should definitely be in the pit lane trying to improve that car. See, is he coming into the pit lane? No, he does not, but he'll lock up almost through the chicane. He goes through the chicane indeed. As I start to get a bit of a sniff coming on there, as Skuld almost spins again. So we are back, and I'm back after a little tiny drink as the sun sets there. And look at Kim there. That's a beautiful shot indeed. The lens flare on the screen there as Kim taps the Armco barrier there down out of, where is that? Was that Rivage? That will be Rivage if I am correct. And we've got Sean going slowly down at the Mulsanne, well, the Mulsanne little curve there. So he looks like, as he hit the barrier or something happened there. So he pulls out the ray to let other cars go through. Gravel there overtaking a GT car, and that looked very, very close indeed. I think that was that with Scuderia driver there, if I think it was. "22-minute remain of qualifying here to find out who will be on pole position for the to the Le Mans race for WEC at racesquare, as Evildragonxxl sliding its way through the corner and spins, does a half spin actually, the 72 machine there spinning off, as Bosman Sean again continuing going slowly. So it looks like, has he got a problem or something there with the car? I am not sure. There's Kim there. We've got a car off of me. Who is that who's gone off there? It's not Skull, so someone looked like they went through the gravel or something's gone on there. And I don't know who that was, but it looked like a car. It was in the gravel there with no wheel. I'm not sure if that was Scold or not. So you look at Scold going down the main street there with his car. So he set currently a 4-minute 26, which is much slower than people like Joe Blackler and the Tailsmaster and even Scuderia driver there. So he needs to improve as off spins Kim there. He just caught it on the camera. I'm not sure if he's hit the barrier or anything. No, he hasn't. There he is, going back on shot. So a little tiny spin for that drive up. It'll get going. As Bosman Sean continues his way back to the pits. So everything's going well. We're coming to a little bit of a quiet time in qualifying right now, as Evildragonxxl chucking it down the straight here extremely fast, almost hitting probably the 200-mile-an-hour range here, maybe a little bit hard in the green and yellow machine of the 72. As Tail makes to get his little pit stop done, and out back he goes, continuing onwards. Joe Black is also in the pit lane, so is Scott coming on the track. Currently, let's see his sector time, so he's extremely slow middle sector time, 46. No, the 846 is compared to the BMW M3 GT, which set a 4-minute 9.6. There is extremely slow as he hits the curb though. I saw that. He's tagging the curbs. He's on the grass coming into the next bit of the corner there. An extremely weird mistake from him. You don't want to attack those curbs here around that track, especially at that section. The car can be unsettled and you'll end up in that barrier, and it'll be extremely painful accident there as he chucks it through the last chicane. Sliding through it, so do we say. And he'll come across the line. Does he improve that time? No, he does not. As Scuderia driver goes off the track, like coming into the second chicane, or the Michelin chicane as it is called. Kim excited to be overtaking Samuels there in his car. So it looks like he got damage or anything, I'm not sure. Looks like he's going to get past. Looks like I'm going to try and make a defence here, but he'll back out his lap time, knowing that he could try it later on in the lap. Oh, and contact there. Contact for Kim. And that looks like for his lap to be over and done with that. I'm not sure who driver that was, I presume it might have been Samuel. In fact, he's crossed the start line with this now. So a bit of contact there for the American driver against, if I'm correct, the British driver of Kim. I'm not exactly sure, but it might be. As Samuel also spins off. He hasn't set a lap time yet, so struggling in the Aston Martin. He chucks it into the pit lane there. So a big struggle coming ahead for that car. You know, talking people struggling. The LMP1 or SCLD or Scold as we commonly call him now, because that's how you pronounce his name. I presume it is. There he's big slide into the braking zone and tank stab. His car absolutely unsettled there, you can see, especially on the exit as well. Look, there's no traction coming out of that at all. Absolutely surprising there indeed. Comes into the braking zone, chucks it in. The car, you can see it's trying to stay there as well, just struggling as well, just a bit on the exit for power. So that car struggling there, looks very unsettled indeed. He's flashing his lights as he comes down the straight into Indianapolis. The sun is now setting here over the beautiful countryside here, surrounding the track of the Circuit de la Sarthe here, most commonly known as the Le Mans, as that's what we'll call him, as it technically is Le Mans. Hopefully one day we'll have more drivers here, so maybe thinking 4 in LMP1, 4 in LMP2, 4 in LMP3 maybe, and then the rest in GT cars. I think that is a good balance there. So 4, 8, 12, and the rest will be another 4, filling up the field there. So we'll maybe quite a good balance indeed there. Maybe 2 lobbies, of course, will make my job extremely hard. As Scold running through there as he comes out of the Porsche corners. My bad. Mixing my words up there. We'll continue anyway. How was Skull going off there through the 40k? A very weird mistake there. You can see the sunset here. It's extremely beautiful here. As Skull actually improves now. Massive improvement there to a 3 minute 34, and he is happy with that. Already chucks it off the track there. He's ahead of GT Jamie Stig, and that's good as my TV is turned off, so I can't see what's going on. What has happened on my TV? We're back looking at the car. Where is GT Jamie Stig? He is down off at, where's that? That would be the corner there. His other car's gone off ahead, so who's that going off? That's goes off the track. There's Bosman and Sean there, so they're the 2 teammate cars, I'm not sure. No, they're not. Bosman and Sean slowing down there. It's Oregon Arvel there. I think that was Oregon Arvel just overtaking it there. Sculptor line there. GT Jamie Stig's got himself re-going. Kim is currently 5th place here. He's only a few seconds off though. 6, 7 seconds will be an improvement there. And we're only 16 seconds ahead of the likes of Scuderia driver there, who is obviously the undisputed champion of the GTE class here. Extremely fast there as he chucks it down into the corner there. That's Rivard, if I'm correct, the Rivard complex. Then down towards the Porsche curbs. 94 degrees Fahrenheit currently here. We're at clear weather, of course. Well, it's more sunset, but it looks beautiful anyway here, as we've got 12 minutes pretty much left, 30 minutes actually to be dot as Scuderia driver chucks it into the pit lane. Skull there, still sitting there. Looks like he's out. His bottom Sean looks like to be struggling with maybe fuel problems or tyre problems. Original coming through there. Oh, it's a really good lap time. A 1:23.3 his lap time is as he chucks it through. Look at the sunset here. Absolutely beautiful here in the French countryside, the beautiful French countryside of that indeed. As he'll chuck down towards the first corner. He continues on his lap, if I'm correct, or he's maybe backing off. No, he's not. So he'll chuck it through into the first chicane here. Extremely hard into this. Out we go, down underneath the Dunlop bridge into the Dunlop curve here, if I'm correct. Extremely fast here, breaking down. Got a cut out will be Samios there in the Aston Martin. He'll get through that down towards the next corner, which is Tet Rouge. That's extremely fast. Well, car one's wide, so that's his lap over and done with straight away, but we'll continue watching it anyway. Extremely fast. Oh my word! Huge impact there for Original there. Extreme impact into the Armco barrier, and that car is written off. What an impact that was. So we'll look at GT Jamie Stigler, who will continue our lap then. After that big impact for that driver. So into the PlayStation chicane will go GT Jamie Stig, out of it, down what is most commonly known as everyone's the Mulsanne, but it's called some other complicated word. I'll try, but commentators can't really. GT Jamie Stigler fourth as he comes down the Mulsanne King here around toward the Mulsanne, well, down toward the Mulsanne corner, most commonly known as, well, obviously the Mulsanne. Checking it through the pretty much hairpinny nearly tight corner there down to the bottom of the track. And Skull continually lying there, just 10 minutes left of practice. No, sorry, say qualifying here. His bottom Sean second, and there's Original getting slowly out of the first corner. Looks like he got the car back in one piece. He has indeed. Who's that right behind him? That would be Kim in 5th place, coming over 340.782. As there is also a back marker in the middle of that, and that will be Talisamar, if I'm correct. No, it is not, so it will be Samios there, who's already been overtaken. As Original chucking it through the chicane, gets a bit of a wobble through the exit, but still gets power on extremely well out of the corner. 9 minutes left of qualifying then. I think pretty much all lap times are already set or have been set already. So it looks like the grid looks to be set indeed, with Original definitely looking to be on pole for the LMP1 category, with Scuderia driver looking pretty confident for pole position for the for the GT category there as well. So Original spinning into the gravel there, and he'll take a small trip through the gravel traps indeed, down at the Mulsanne corner. as I check a few little things here, and then we'll be able to return. As Evildragonxxl spins into the Armco barrier there, down at that corner. Ooh, you can hear the impact as well there through the stream. Obviously, if anyone's here, hello and welcome. As we look at Skuld coming through the corner and almost spinning off again. The 79 machine struggling there. Is he on the grass out of the Dunlop curve there? Coming down here, he on the grass again. Get a bit of a slide on there. Spin nearly. Nice catch indeed from Skuld there. Currently 3rd place. Struggling indeed as well. See as Skuld comes down. Tet Rouge down the straight here, obviously. You can see signs for yourself there saying where we are. Obviously, as you didn't know, we're at the obvious track of Lemans, Circuit de la Surf. And if you're just joining us, welcome to the qualifying, which is about to end in about 5 minutes time for the Le Mans race for racesquare WEC here at the Circuit de la Surf. Skuld sliding his way through the PlayStation chicane. As meanwhile, Bosman Sean chucking his way down into the Ford chicane as well. He'll get turned in and back in for the 2nd chicane as well. As Evildragonxxl seems to have hit the barrier. So, struggling there. Let's see as we watch GT James stay healthy. That time is pretty much over and done with now, because that moon is out, as you can see, high in the sky here. The moon is indeed out, so it looks like qualifying is pretty much coming to a close. I don't think anyone can really improve at this time of day. I'm sorry if anyone could actually not hear a thing there. Obviously, extremely loud these cars as GT Jamie Stig bounces over the curb there. As GT Jamie Stig goes for the gravel at the last corner, the number 43 there. Having a mistake there through the last chicane. Does he improve? Obviously looks not to be at all. He's only well, he's pretty close to the next car. Let us Skuld there. He's currently doing a good job in 3rd. He comes down to the Porsche curbs. And Skuld hits the barrier there down at the Porsche curbs as well, so showing that even though he is doing quite a good job, like mistakes do come, and when they happen, they're pretty bad. I just check a few things quickly, but we'll return any second now. So we shall return as Skuld checks through Tet Rouge. 3 minutes left of qualifying here, and you can probably guess who's got pole position. And if your answer is and if your answer to that is Oreganovel, you'll be absolutely correct. Doing an absolute brilliant job right now up front there, as I say, as Oreganovel has a big spin into the armco there, down to where is that? That will be the course of curbs. It is indeed just on the exit of them there. He struggles and hits the barrier for a second time. So struggling here. And that'll be his lap over and done with indeed. Bottom Sean all over the back of Samuels there, coming down to the corner as he got a car off there, and that was Oreganovel spinning off there as Bottom Sean chucks it into the pit lane there. Gold coming through the second chicane and almost spinning off again, showing that he cannot drive at all. Well, he's doing better than I did and better than a few other drivers, but just like me, showing that skill and speed is not everything. You need everything else to go with that, and well, as you probably guessed, don't have any of that anymore. Not for a long time since I was racing hard, but since I've retired, I've taken commentating, which is much better for me to do. A job that I absolutely adore. As Scud coming through towards the Ford chicanes here. The moon is out shining here, as he'll come through the final corners any second now here, and that will be his lap over, because you cannot complete any more laps once you've done your laps. That is it. Game over. I think Scud has actually gone off there through the chicane, so that's his lap done. So there is the order. Oreganovel will have pole, Bottom Sean will be second, Scold is third, GT Jamie the Stig fourth, Kim will be fifth, Scudero Driver is first in the GT category, second will be Trailmaster, third will be Joe Black, and fourth will be, of course, Samuel Slayer. Obviously 9th, 8th, 7th and 6th respectively in the total class, but first in their own class. Here's obviously, as you can see. So it's extremely good there is, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. We seem to have having some technical difficulties with the screen here. It seems to have gone through the roof. Just like Nico Rosberg's title hopes. Eh? Okay. So, 20 seconds left. No one's on track. Well, there is someone on track, and his name is Skull, who does not improve. And is he going to be the last man to do some sudden action here in qualifying? Let's see. Will he do something dramatic? Oh, he's going to try it. Oh, and a huge impact into the barrier. And he is dead. As Ros up to Sean Grant in the chat. There, who types in saying Ros up. So there is the result, as you can see on screen. Oreganovel did get pole position in his class, and Scott got pole in his class as well. So as I can see, the safety car doing a job at the back here. Not going to be leading the field around.
Not long until the green. I'll call it.
You will not call the green. I will be jumping off as soon as I can. Green, not green. As we've got a car off already, we've got 2, 3, 4 cars off already. We've got Cardiff here at the back already. Tailmaster off. And who was that as well? Scold also spinning off there. So we got our first casualties of the day. We haven't even started the race yet. Meanwhile, up front, Bottom Sean, Oreganovel goes off the track. We've got 2 cars off the track, 3 cars off the track, and JT Jimmy Stig also follows them through here at the start. So Oreganovel's got a good start there and will lead the race so far. Bottom Sean in second, GT Jamie Stig. Meanwhile, Kim is currently dropping back as Scudero Driver off the track, getting caught now by Scold, who's overtaken there. We've got side by side between Samuel and Joe Black there. So what a good start from everyone indeed. Apart from a few mistakes, Scold also made a mistake there as he gets ahead of Scudero Driver, who let the driver through. Meanwhile, up front is battling for the lead. Now starting to split a little bit here. As we will try and live with the sound of the game. hopefully will probably not last, and see doesn't, as GT Jamie Stig also now has a big slide there, so everyone's struggling currently here at Le Mans. 27 laps remain here. Wasn't Sean there doing an okay job there, currently second place currently, chasing down the leader here as they come down towards the corner, as the game does some weird thing as Bonchon bounces over the chicane there, but now in the slipstream of the leader. As he comes down towards the hairpin, will Sean try something in the braking zone here? He has the slipstream down the straight. Let's see, will he try anything? We'll have the slipstream, we'll have the toe. Will he try something up the inside, down here into the Mulsanne? Let's see. He thinks about it, but then he can back up. It's a good exit there. And we'll try to get a bad exit, taps the Armco barrier as well. GT Jamie Stig also a big slide into the gravel there. And he also out to Kim here, who now overtakes around the outside and takes the first position there. Scott sits back to where watching as we've got Samuels and Joe Black there. Side by side there as they were down towards the Mulsanne. Let's see, Samuels will have the inside, but Joe Black will keep it around the outside and get more power down. Let's see, but it looks like he's got a head here. Meanwhile, up front, Bottom Shaw now trying to recap Oregonable, and we'll see how that goes in about a lap or so. As Kim and GT Jamie Stig almost make contact there into the braking zone. Of course, might have been a bit of lag as Skuld slides his way through as well. Good aero driver currently lying in 6th place, with Joe Black 7th there, ahead of Samuels, who has had a Tailmaster who had a bit of an accident there, as Samuels trying around the outside there, down towards Rivard, if I'm correct. It might not be correct, Scuderia driver locks up there, going out into the Rivard. Rivard as Kim sliding the car there, a bit of smoke pouring out the rear as Bottom Sean likewise almost running into the track into the barrier, but to get away with that one. So we'll keep an eye on here as we watch Skuld for this corner, make sure he doesn't make any unnecessary mistakes. He doesn't. GT Jamie Stigler is actually going pretty slowly indeed right now. Now Samuels gets ahead of Joe Black. Was a beautiful move that was, up the inside into the Porsche curve there. Well, Porsche curves, because that's what they are to me still. Joe Black will have to try and get repassed. Samuels there indeed. Let's see. And what can he do down the corner? The BMW is pretty nifty in a straight line, but the Aston's also very fast as well. But let's see, who's the last of the late breakers? Will he try up the inside? He will. Let's see, is he going to try? No, he backs out of it, thinks better of that one. There, we've got a car off the track, and Skuld. What have you done, my boy? You've done it now, and he's reversing. Looks like he's got damage, so he's maybe cost Samuels an early podium there, so he's made a mistake. That's the last thing he can do, is do that, and he's done it now, and well, he's going to have some explaining to do afterwards. Doesn't look like to be any damage on Samuels' car, so maybe he'll get away with Tailmeister. Is now starting to catch the back of this field there, is Skuld in the pit lane. And the damage, but reversed on track, so I'm afraid that might just be a penalty there on his name, of course, for doing that contact and causing a crash. Meanwhile, Tailmeister getting all over the back of the car ahead of Joe Black in that blue and red pretty much car. Maybe it's blue and orange, I'm not exactly sure. It looks blue and red to me. And see, in the slipstream, can he do anything? I don't think so. Meanwhile, we'll keep an eye up for the up-top battle here, as you can see the two cars of the LMP field pulling away there. Oregonable and Bosman Sean there. Up front is Oregonable, one's a bit wide, but should be keeping that one there. Scuttle on his lone there. And we've got a battle here between GT cars with Samuels, Joe Black and Tailmaster, who's on the outside here, coming towards the second chicane, if I'm correct. So he'll have the inside line here. What sort of place he wants to be, but he backs out of it, so a 4th minute goes ahead, but the straight line speed again proving how fast that car is. As he'll break down into the corner. The field becoming stagnated already a little bit at the front still close at the back, it's close in the middle though. Have to say it's very spread apart. As I have a spot on my neck and a bit hurts quite badly, but I'll carry on. I'll live for a spot. As wide goes the car of, who was that? Samuels going a bit wide there. This will give a run to Joe Black, but the straight line speed of the Aston is very quick, but the straight line speed of that BMW is quick. Here we go, you have the slipstream and be forced around the outside down towards a very tricky corner. Let's see, he does it. Let's see. Can Samuels keep away the car of Tailmeister? He does at the time being. As up the inside attempt goes Samuel Sled, trying to get back past. He got a good exit maybe, but no, he didn't actually. He got a worse exit. And that allows Tailmeister to get in the slipstream and maybe make a move as well. Let's see, round the outside, can he go? No, he doesn't. So extremely good braking from Samuel Sled. Meanwhile, up front there is Joe Black actually makes a mistake as we speak. Maybe he shouldn't have left that one. So Bosman Shaw dropping back indeed now from the leader. So all that catching Joe Black has got to do, he got past them both. He's made a mistake. As Tailmeister now trying up the inside into the last chicane, but doesn't exactly do it there. You know, skulls right down the back of the field, struggling his way there. Pretty much doing what I did when I was driving the M&P cars, struggling at the back. But we'll keep an eye on this extremely good battle for the GT class here between Tailmeister and Samuels there. As Tailmeister up the inside already before we can get to the corner. Ooh. Thought for a second they might have been in contact there, but they'll get away with it just about, these two. And they'll fight for another lap. Let's see, better exit maybe? Let's see, he's got an okay exit. Let's see, what can he do? Can he sweep around the inside into this corner? That'll be a brave move. He doesn't do it. Samuels shuts the door and says, no, you are not coming through here, my friend. Firm but fair. Was that one, but he gets a good exit as well, goes Tailmaster, so maybe he'll have a very good run down the straight here. But have a slip team as well to help him maybe down to the PlayStation chicane as they go through Tete Rouge. They just did, and out of it down towards the long straight here, so he's not close enough exactly there, so maybe he didn't get a good exit there, but still a long straight maybe to pull up something here. It's normally quite an easy place to overtake, it's an opportunistic move as well. He breaks late and up the inside he goes, and he's pulled the move off. They make contact, they bang wheels. I can't see what's happened right now, but I think they've all got away with it. Yes, they have. Joe Black actually has overtaken him, so bad move there. Well, Samuels here will have the slipstream though, down towards the second chicane, the mid-turn chicane. So a bold move by Tailmeister to put him up into second place in his class. As Samuels locks up and runs wide there, so maybe he's got a problem with the tyres, maybe. Meanwhile, up front, the field is now becoming very spread out for the LMP class. Cadero driver leading by quite a while ahead of the other drivers. And Skull there trying to overtake everyone, of course, but down the field and very lonely indeed. As Tailmeister, I haven't noticed this just yet, but Tailmeister has made a mistake and has dropped down to the tail end of this group there. So he's dropped down from second in his class, third to fourth to fifth. So he's had a pretty bad mistake there, it seems that. Joe Black now will lead this little group of cars. No, we're going to catch up to the lead driver or Scuderia driver, but they will try and maybe something might come of it. Bosman Sean in the pit lane then. He exits the pit lane. In fourth place. So an early pit stop there. Only a few laps into the race. He's already made the first pit stop here. Well, planned pit stop, of course, Skull made on earlier, but he hit the Armco and to all the front of his car. Meanwhile, Samuel's starting to catch Joe, who just made a small mistake we saw there. As Samuels continually catching there, he sets a 4:08.05 to a 4:20 from Joe Black there, and 4:04 from Tailmaster his first lap. So you can see the field thing is a 3:58 for the first place man of the GT category. That's Scuderia driver who was very quick there. Indeed, of course. Wendy Kim and Evildragonxxl has set laps there for their respective class as well. And Skull there, he's at 4:24, which is it's a pretty slow lap time there. It's actually slower than the other drivers. As Skull struggling again, spinning the car through there, but he's catching the other drivers. The Tailmaster is now all over the back of Samuels is there and is making a move down the straight. Obviously he'll have the power up, but so will down the back of it. And that's Aston Martin, which is very, very quick indeed and should hold a pretty good fight there. And does indeed slightly pull away there. But Wooly inside will have... No, he doesn't think of it. I thought for a second maybe he'll dial up the inside, but thinks better of it there as these guys get caught. There is spinning. Goes Samuels there right in front of us. So he's cracked under the pressure there of that car ahead and is now dropped behind. As Tailmaster doesn't hold up Skull there, who is much quicker than him right now, but obviously a different entire strategy, a very interesting strategy, of course, hitting the barrier, bit of a different strategy. We go yawn through the corner, my bad, we'll carry on. As he'll get past Joe Black, easier said and done. Well, we're starting to come to a bit of a section here where not many battles look like to be progressing here. As we look at Evildragonxxl there in the pit lane. The car of me, of course, commentating here live. Pretty much. If you're catching it live, it will be. If you're catching it later on YouTube, you're welcome. A bit of a slide from Skull there. We'll get away with it. We've got Joe Black through the same corners. Tailmeister there. And then Samios following pursuit. And then the pit box with man's legs. Legs of fire and ice. Just notice that Skull has left there. Tailmeister all over the back of the second place man in the GT class then. As you have the slipstream and have a toe down the back straight.